Hello and welcome. Silrace here with Conan Exiles. It is time to build a base for the new purge. So I was thinking on this for a bit and I decided I don't want to drag a purge into either one of my old bases. I want to build a specific base for the purge. Wait, is that a white bunny? It really is a white bunny. Well then. Also, Khitan Imperial Armor. This thing looks amazing, it always does. And just like the Khitan Captain one, it doesn't clip through you while you just run. Now granted, it gets a little wonky when you are sprinting, starts glitching around by it on its own, or rather its own turret, but it doesn't still clip through you, as in your character's body. So I just like the Khitan ones. Also, it looks amazing. Now, let's start building. Let's pick up the materials so I can start building. So, I did something like this. I borrowed a ridiculous amount of mats and I'm going to be building with the black ice. So let's pick up 1,000,000 black ice and some of this stuff and start building. Because I had like all of those thousands and thousands and thousands of black eyes from the Frost Temple visit. So, I was thinking on this just a little before I'm starting. What I want to do is, I want to build 3 doorways. One here, and one here. Because I don't know which direction they would come from, and there are these 2 ramps. These 2 ramps which lead up here, which could be a possibility. And I can also build a doorway on that side, so basically 4 doorways, because I want to put one right here facing that direction too. So what I want to do is, I want to make way up from around here, and then put the coffer down there and extend it past the coffer, so we're doing a sort of like a little bit of a tiny tower defense thing, because this new purge system, oh well, old one as well, really just used to be a tower defense, like in all honesty. So how do I want to do this? Like, start from here, about here. It can be a little closer to the ground, I think. So we run it like this, methinks. And then let's get up so we can go to the other side. Then along here. It's gonna go over the edge if I do it like that though. Well, it will be nice and large enough. Nice and large enough. Alright, let's pick that back up. Alright, rabbit, out of my way. So it can be like this size, basically. Wait, that can still work there. Alright, let's do it like that. Let us do it like that. And so somewhere here in the middle comes the coffer. I haven't decided where yet. And let's start filling this in. Please go up a little further this direction. Okay, Bonnie, you have to go now. I did have a pickaxe. Right, Bonnie has to go now. The fluff is there. What happened there? What? Okay, now I'm curious. Okay, well, it will just be there then. Alright, fine. Now, I am taking advantage of the fact that this is single player, right? So, I am not going to build a roof on this at all. I'm just going to cover it up. Like I said, no roof is gonna exist on this thing. Oh, really? That is in my way. Go away. Thank you. Let's get more materials. More materials while I'm at it. Let's just get rid of all of this. Thanks. Don't need any of that. So I run out of insulated wood. I have a few thousand more insulated wood. And let's pick up some more of this as well in the inventory. Hopefully I don't have to go get more insulated wood. Alright, so let's leave that as is for the moment, and what I want to do now is to do the doorways. And actually, we do a tiny little entrance like this to the doorway. So like, come on up here if you know, if you can, if you want to. Right. Where is the other side? Like right here. Right on the... It's not exactly on the opposite side, but it's almost. It's close enough. Just 3 wide. What the... Those things are going in the way wrong direction. Hey, come on. Okay, that's better. Nope. Wrong way. What the crack is going on here? Okay, that's better. Now, I don't think anything is coming from that direction. I think it's going to come from there, or it's going to spawn right into the base. That's the other option. That is the other option. You know what? I think what I'm gonna do up here is... I'm just gonna use that as the entrance here. Like this. And... yeah, let's use stairs here as well. Ensure that the bad guys can get up here. Wall. Thank you. Same here. And now we need a doorway here. Right there. Why am I doing the walls? So that when I put a foundation here, there is no gap in the door frame. That's a much more of a thing you do on a multiplayer server to avoid people from being able to see into your bases. So let's let me clarify that in case you're wondering. So if I do this and then place a doorway or like this, so you can see from behind, see through the gap, right? So you can see into somebody's base. So you cover up those sort of little things on multiplayer, so that there is none of that stuff happens there. So by accident nobody sees into your base. Okay, so that's good enough. That is good enough. And then I cover this edge. This needs ceiling. over this edge with stuff that also I need doorway at the back here. Yeah, I think that's like right here then. Okay. And let's do the doorway. And staircase. I don't want the purge when it comes to get lost, which it might do without a staircase. Now, what I actually want to do is I want to make this outer edge 2 pieces high, and then run a lower part, which is 1 piece high, for multiple reasons, which I'm about to get to in just a sec. So we do an inner wall here. Let's put this in place. Yeah, that went to the wrong location. Right there. Righty then. Come on. That goes there. I'm gonna run out of materials doing this, huh? Okay. So now this is the idea. You put archers up here on the upper level, and you put archers on the lower level, and you have essentially two rows of archers. Now, I'm not going to fill the entire place with archers, but you basically have 2 rows of archers just straight up looking down in there, ready to pepper everything with arrows. And since you have 1 above and 1 below, they are not blocking each other's line of sight or anything of the sort. So that's what is happening here with it. Okay. So here we go then. I might just leave this as dirt ground. Oh, that is a silly idea, and we might do just that. Why am I running out of insulated wood again? Also, actually everything, so let's pick up everything. Yeah, I should have enough. I should have enough to actually do this. So, all right. So now I need this higher end here. Let's go up top, make this easier for myself. There you go. I need to go pull my archers from the bases to come hang around here. That's gonna take a little while doing. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this as just dirt ground, huh? And then what we do is put those there and do the same here. And we smack on those. We smack some rolls to stand around. And down here, and then we just fill this with staircases. Question mark? Yes. Wrong place. Right there. Okay, let's put in the doors. Door. door, door, and door. Now, I could try and do all sorts of funky things, which I think I am going to. Because I could make this into a more of a maze, like really force them to walk in circles all over the place, with archers just constantly peppering them with arrows. But I don't know how well that will work, so I'm not gonna do it too much of it. What I am going to do, however, let's build that coffer right here in the middle. What I am going to do is I build a whole crap load of these things. Also, here's my treasure. I have hanging around. Copper, no. Require these and those, right? To make the build the coffer. Okay, so let's drop the coffer here. Treasure coffer. Oh heck yeah. Overlapping. You know what? You just hang right around here. And I will leave all of this in your care, my friend. Okay, so here is the... don't want any more of those. I want these things. So here is sort of an idea. I could use these to just try and funnel people around, right?
1,700 and 1,000.
We're going to do that. I'll put the torch away now. Essentially use these things to force the creatures coming in to have to go around in a specific pattern, right? Actually, come to think of it, don't want them there. Let's switch that to this, so I don't need to see that guy coming up. I don't want to put them right against here so that they don't stop the firing squad from doing the firing squad things. So let's just do it like this and force them to come through down the middle, right?
Yes, the books are balanced. Some collected, everything adds up. Better check them again.
Let's do it like that. And I could try and do the same down here if I wanted to. Like just in the middle like this, so that they are funneled to the edges.
Impressive, but we can always add more to the pile.
Okay, this isn't crazy awesome and whatnot. Like, it's not crazy complex, is what I'm trying to say. Like, I could see this being done in, like, as soon as you figure out which direction, for example, the purge always spawns in a given location. You could do things like plonk down a bunch of, like, you could do stuff like, hey, let's just make something like this, right? Put an archer on top of this. Then put down another pillar, put an archer on top of that. Another pillar, put an archer on top of that. And so on and so on. And do this kind of a funnel with a doorway. With like... And use like foundations and palisades and whatnot to make a proper maze which goes like from one doorway to another doorway to another doorway, and all that time they are getting peppered by archers or having to run into thralls to get through the thralls and so on. So I can see something like that being kind of fun to build, and also going to be some entertainment to try and figure out different ways to layer defenses and so on. This is not that. This is just me figuring out what can I get away with an easy thing like this. All right, I'm gonna put a cut here, and I'm gonna start pulling my archers here to defend the damn place. Also, I have enough iron. I should probably make them the full agility armors for all the archers. So anyway, give me a little while. I'm gonna grab some archers. Okay, I am back. I may have gone way overboard. I may have gone troll hunting in September for quite a while. And also getting a whole lot of iron. I am completely and utterly out of iron and steel now. At this very moment. So, yeah. I also got one tier 4 archer, and I pulled the Lisa the longbow from my roof and stuff. And I moved some of my own archers, and I went and just got a whole crap load of new ones, and same with all the fighters. So what I did was actually equip these guys with like steel spears and bows, and most of them actually came with a decent Hurricanian bow already. There was a couple weird ones, so all of them have a decent bow. These guys all have ancient pikes, and I did not want to go for fur hunting to put them all in the Hyperborean slaver outfits, so pick this war chief it is for all of the fighters. I may have gone insanely overboard with this. There is something I did just realize as well, which is why I'm over encumbered. Well, two things. One, it gets really fluffing dark here, so we're doing something about that. Another thing I want to do is I want to set up myself like a little tower from which to observe this entire insanity. So we're doing that. So we're we're doing a little bit of a tower for me to just hang around, and I should bring myself a throne here. In a throne and watch this happen. I think I'm doing that. I think I need to go and build myself a throne. Also, let's plunk down a whole crap load of these torches in places, because, like I said, I realized it gets bloody dark in here. So let's, you know, I went really cheap on the torches because, you know, I could have made like braziers, and then those would have required iron, and I don't have any at the moment. So let's just plunk down a bunch of torches for these guys to actually, you know, or for me to see anything in case this happens in the middle of the night. Don't need them to be quite that close to each other. Like one more here in the middle, and then I'm gonna put down a couple down here. You know what? Be there. And there. Another like there. Like so. Let's stick one in this wall as well. And I want to put a couple outside of the doors too, so. On the outside, outside of the doors, with a couple torches. You know what? I have excess torches. Let's smack a few of them on the walls outside. Might just as well use all of these since I built all of them, huh? Put them on my thing. One here.
Yes, yes, the books are balanced. Sums collected, everything adds up.
Okay.
Better check them again.
Yeah, this is going to be insane. This is kind of dumb, in all honesty. This is kind of stupid, but you know what? We will roll with it. We do still have 2 more, so let's just torch up this entire wall. I'm gonna put it on this corner here. Right. Oh, I forgot to do the how did you? How did you do the? There was a new menu option to make these guys defend the doors. I'm trying to figure out how the blazes did that work.
Impressive, but we can always add more to the pile.
Engagement. Guard area. Okay. Tactics. Well, you only have a melee weapon, so hopefully you just... Alright, never mind. How? Okay. I may have to put a little break here and figure this thing out off camera, so it's not exactly boring for you while I'm going through the things to figure out what the fluff is going on. How did that work? Was it something you do with this thing? No, I don't think you did it with the hammer. And it had nothing to do with this thing. Nope. Give me a moment. I'm gonna have to look at this. Okay. I am back. I figured it out, and it is really dumb. Also, I did something else up there as well, off camera, and I will show that in a moment. So, what you do is you move and guard, and then you can do this nonsense. But it forces them to stand outside, which is just really silly. Why would I want them to stand outside? Make them come in. And then, you know... fine. Because if these guys stand outside... on a PvP server, if they stand outside, they're going to be dead. In any game mode where... Well, of course, PvE, people can drag, you know, hostile creatures into your base and kill your thralls that way in PvE, and so on. But in PvP especially, putting your thralls outside just means somebody is gonna shoot them full of arrows from a distance and just kill all your thralls off. That's a really dumb idea. What I could do is build a second door and make these guys stand guard on this door and then have another outer door. That's how I should have done it. But I am not going to bother at this point. In which case... You know what? In which case... Guess what we are gonna do? Is they're gonna have to come in here anyway. Where is my hammer? Where did I put my... There's my hammer. They're gonna have to wander in here anyway. I'm just gonna remove the damn doors.
Yes, yes, the books are balanced. Some
Are these guys doing my accounting while they're standing guard duty here? Like, seriously? Alright, fine. Now there are no doors. There are just doorways. Okay. So, I brought myself some cheerleaders. And I brought the throne. Brought the throne and cheerleaders. For when I watch the craziness happen here. Alright. Fine. So, what is happening now is that I'm gonna call it an episode right here. And we are gonna test out the purge in next one. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you folks next time with more Conan Exiles.